I'm going to tell you three stories this morning, which I think are metaphors for partnership working. The first of those stories is the story of the development of the Change Up Consortium, and all of these three stories really come under the title of what a difference 3 years makes. The model that we work under today is represented by the picture below. And what has happened is that the accountable body has effectively been transformed into the heart of the consortium. And the board of Coalbridge Trust got restructured so that half of its seats are filled by the consortium partners and half of its seats are filled by people from the community. That meant, of course, that in Coalbridge Trust terms, some of the board members had to be content to stand down and let this process happen. It also meant, from the consortium point of view, that the consortium partners had to be happy with having not all of their organisations represented on the board of this new organisation, but to be represented by a group of representatives of that partner, and also content that the two parts of the organisation could work effectively together and achieve more together. And as we stand today, I think the proof of the pudding is in the eating, because we have gone, in my view, from success to success, and hopefully we can say we are an example of how the Change Up Consortium process can work really, really well and make a difference in the local area. In the past year, we have delivered 5 projects, each of which is a joint venture between this organisation and one of these partners. So the work of partnership is still alive and extremely well. But we're leveraging far more success as a group out of this new model. Another of the projects that we have delivered in the last year with one of those consortium partners is a digital inclusion project. This all started 2 years ago, and it came out of conversations between myself and the chief executive of the local housing Olmo. We were talking about digital exclusion, the impact of not having a computer these days upon children who go to school and learn how to do computing with peers who then go home and use a computer inside the family 4 walls, compared with the inability to do that, is stark. He was going to run a pilot putting broadband distribution into 5 of his tower blocks. And we hammered out how we might do that, and we talked about using reconditioned computers and giving them away, because one of the things that he couldn't quite figure out was the economics of how to get a computer into the home. I went to my colleagues in the partner organisation and said, would you like to take part in this project? There was a bit of a fight at that point about who would do the training, because we do training and they do training. And I think that kind of focused our minds on the fact that if we wanted to be serious about this, we had to go in as equal partners. So we have actually, at this point in time, dropped training completely from our portfolio. And if anybody knocks on our door now and says we want computer training, we point them in the direction of the partner. And that seems to me to be a reflection of a mature relationship. Now, we're at a point now where sort of 18 months on, over 200 homes have been given reconditioned computers. To me, that's partnership working at its finest. Companies identifying, operations identifying where they fit together and going out there and setting out to make a difference. My third story surrounds the My Place project in Solihull. Now, My Place, most of you will know, is a programme that is being delivered by Big Lottery on behalf of DCSF and provides funding, capital funding of up to £5 million to develop world-class youth centres in an area. There are a range of public, private and third sector partners associated with that project, and that range of partners has come together and is working together in an extremely focused way in order to deliver something that will make a huge difference in that area. And it is those relationships that have allowed the level of trust between the public sector partners and ourselves on behalf of the community to say, okay guys, we'll trust you to run with this. As I say, it's a story of what a difference 3 years can make. There's more years on a journey to come yet, but for me, partnerships is a key part of what we've achieved so far and what we are planning to achieve in the next few years. Thank you.